If there's a better way to spend the day than fishing with family or friends, I surely don't know where or when. You see, trouting is contagious.
My heart was pounding.
Especially when the small fry take over at a place like St. Louis Ponds. And experts like Tom Murtaugh show you how it's done.
We stock the fish right nearby where you're fishing.
Tom is one of a couple dozen experts and volunteers who recently lent a hand at a youth angling event, sponsored by the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife.
We try and provide instruction on the kind of gear to use and the type of bait to use. We have instructors, volunteers, and angler educators so that they can work with the families in teaching their kids how to fish.
They provide the gear, the bait, and the lessons. They even stock the lakes with thousands of catchable trout. And all of it is free.
You said that's your first fish?
Yeah.
Fishing is a great way to get outside and just enjoy the outdoors. It's a healthy, fun thing to do with family. The moms and dads really get a kick out of it. It gives them a chance to connect with their kids, too.
And there are scores of area lakes and ponds where trouting's close to home and easy to find. Henry Hague Lake and Scoggins Valley Park is a super destination where trouting from a boat is popular pastime.
Perfect. Perfect for kids. When you're trolling along like this, the trout comes up and grabs it. You know, they get hooked, you reel them in. It's easy to deal with. Don't have to mess with bait. Hague Lake is heavily stocked for trout. Just reel, reel, reel. That's great. All right, now you just stop reeling. We're gonna bring it in the boat.
I got a fish!
That's your first fish.
It's slimy.
You're really good.
It's something special when a youngster catches their first trout. In between the giggles, Sophia Massey couldn't be prouder.
It's my first time having a trout.
Just like her older sister, Maddie, and their mom, Ashley, who says the family's been boating for years, but angling is something new.
We want to get a good fishing boat where we can go in a variety of places. Hague Lake is perfect.
Right there. There we go.
All right. Good going.
Ashley Massey is a life vest expert with the Oregon State Marine Board who leads her kids by example. She always wears a PFD and reminds parents that kids 12 and under must wear one too whenever they're on the water.
It's a Type 3 jacket, and it does provide a really good level of buoyancy for her. What you want to do is make sure that it's nice and snug. Can you get your arms up in the air? Good. Arms down? Very good. You want to make sure that it doesn't come up above her ears, which it doesn't. It's right below her ears. Yes. But if I were to yank her out of the water, it would stay right on her. It won't float up.
Oregon Fish and Wildlife Department hatcheries like Roaring River raise more than 1 million catchable trout for 96 locations in northwest Oregon. In fact, Roaring River Hatchery's super large rainbow trout produce so many trout eggs, something special happens to the surplus. They go to school. Each spring, thousands of surplus trout eggs leave Roaring River in the hands of volunteers like Tom Vanderplatt and Kent Reimers.
So what are the things that little fish like? What's important for little fish? Right here.
Fish food.
Fish food, right? That's a good one.
Tom and Kent belong to the Northwest Steelheaders, a nonprofit conservation and sport fishing group.
What else about the water needs to be, is really important? Why do you take a bath every night?
Oh.
You need clean water, okay? So they need to be cold and they need to be clean, right? So those are two really important things for fish, okay? And the same is true with these, okay? They need cold and clean water.
The Steelheaders donate their time, expensive equipment, and lots of enthusiasm to scores of Oregon classrooms, like this one at Banks Elementary School.
All right, here we go. There we go for their first swimming lesson, huh? That's the moment we're looking for. Is that aha moment? That this is like almost like being Santa Claus and coming out to a classroom, seeing these kids light up over fish eggs. The future of fishing is sitting in this room. And so we need to make sure that they have a connection, maybe not to fishing, but at least to the fish.
The program is called Eggs to Fry, and Mrs. McComey's second grade classroom is a launching point for the teachable times that range from vocabulary to math and science.
That nest is called Red. It happens to have 2 Ds, doesn't it? Kids walk in the building in the morning, first thing they do is stop and look. Hi, 500 buddies. They're so proud of them.
In addition, scissors, glue, and strips of colorful paper help imaginations flow.
Some of you have been sponge painting to make it look like the bottom of a lake or a river or a stream.
A window becomes a stream, an underwater world for trout eggs and the students' fanciful fish. Looks good. Where are you going to put it?
Somewhere safe under the water, so anything that wants to eat it won't get it. I'll put it right here under the other eggs. There we go.
6 weeks later, it's moving day, and each student fills a bag with water and their fish.
Perfect.
The kids, the fish, and a school bus travel to a small stream that flows into Henry Haig Lake.
And you're going to slowly let the fry swim. Do you see them going? Oh, look. There they are.
There they go.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Oh, look, there's one. Right there.
Oh, there.
Swimming.
Have a hands-on experience rather than just reading it from a textbook or whatever, but they actually get hands-on. So I think it's great for them to be able to do this.
And then they become a steward of the environment, and so then they really take care of it.
For them to actually see it happening brings it home to them. Sense of ownership, a way to help the community. It just will stick. It'll be a meaningful experience.
Water is important to them, that fish are in that water, and that by having this experience, they connect with taking those fish and taking care of those fish and then going out and releasing them. It's a lesson, but it's an important experience for them.
The Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife offers many programs, educational outreach programs, just like Eggs to Fry, and you can check them out on their website. In fact, we have all the details, directions, and contact information for all the segments in this week's show on the KGW website. So until next week, get out here and explore the great Oregon outdoors and let KGW and Travel Oregon be your guides. For KGW News Channel 8, I'm Grant McComey.